Yo, I'm in the building. What is up, guys? It is your girl Boss Evans here, and welcome back to my channel. If you are a subscriber, if you're not, make sure you subscribe. So this year, 2018, I decided to start doing story times because my life is lit. And I actually did a story time on my Snapchat like 2 days ago, and everyone was just like cracking the hell up. So I decided to start doing story times on my channel. So let's get into the story time. So from the title, you guys can tell the story time is my boyfriend's girlfriend called me. Yeah. So let's get into this story. So about 2 years ago, yeah, this happened about 2 years ago. I was working. I just started doing this new job, and I don't really want to say the job. Well, yeah, I don't really want to say the job. But I was working at this job, and you know what? Fuck it. I'm name dropping. I'm doing everything. So about 2 years ago, I started working at the circus. And it was a very fun experience. It was a great experience. Like, it was really, really awesome. And I was actually a fire guard at the circus. So at the circus, you have like fire guards, and you have ushers, and then you have like the performers. So I was a fire guard. So I was chilling. I had just got out of I would say like a 5-6 year long relationship. I was out of the relationship for like 2-3 months, and I was newly out of the relationship, of course. And I was just doing my own thing. I just wanted to work. I was working with my best friend, and I just wanted to make money and chill and live my life. And like a lot of guys were like, flirting with me or whatever, but I wasn't paying it no mind. But it was this one dude, and he was like pretty cool, you feel me? Like, we would just talk. He was actually an usher, so we were just like talking or whatever. Like, anytime like he seated people and I was in my aisle, like he'll say some like little slick comments or whatever. He was pretty cool. He was a little cutie. He was tall, and he was light skinned. He was from Harlem. No. So I was like, okay, you cute or whatever. So we were actually working together for like a good couple of weeks, and then I noticed like I wasn't seeing him like that. So I was like, okay, like it's whatever, you feel me? So then he finally came back to work one day, and he was just like, I want to know, like, can I get your number or whatever? And I was just like, what? Like, why you want my number? Like, I had just got out of a relationship, so I wasn't really thinking about it. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. I gave him my number, and he was texting me like that same day. He was like texting me all night. Like, he was just like, I just want to know, like, can I call you? Can I be on the phone with you? And something like that warms my heart. Like, we could text all day and night, but if you actually want to be on the phone with me and hear my voice and actually talk to me, like, I got a little soft spot for that. So that day we spent like literally all night on the phone. I actually slept at my best friend's house that night, and she was just like, bitch, like, can you get off the phone? Like, you're here to chill with me, you're on the phone with this dude. So long story short, me and him were talking back and forth for like a good 3 or 4 days. He actually came to see me every single day for those 3 days. So we started talking like on a Thursday. Yo, I will never forget this story. Yo, we started talking on a Thursday. And so that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, he came to see me that Friday, Saturday. Yeah, that Friday and Saturday he came to see me, and he chilled with me. We were chilling, we were hanging out, we were drinking. He even invited his brother over. Like, they came all the way from Harlem to Brooklyn, and we were chilling, we were drinking the whole weekend. We were hanging out, having fun, watching movies, playing the Xbox at my best friend's house. Like, we were just hanging out, having a good time. So Monday came along, and I didn't hear from him all day. Like, I heard from him during the day, and then like around 5-6 o'clock, he basically texted me, and he was like, he's gonna go work an overnight shift. So I'm just like, okay, cool. He told me something happened with his boss at the circus, who was in charge of the ushers, and something got stolen, and they thought he did it, so he wasn't working at the circus anymore. So I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever, the circus is about to leave in 2 weeks anyway, but at least we're hanging out and chilling. So we're talking or whatever, and I'm name dropping. I don't care. Junior, his name was Junior, he's from Harlem. I don't care, I'm name dropping. So we're chilling and hanging out or whatever, and then Monday came, and I was just like, he was just like, he's gonna work an overnight shift. So I'm just like, okay, let me know when you get to work, or let me know when you're on your way to work. And we were talking up until like 5-6 o'clock that day or something like that, and then I didn't hear from him all day, and I didn't hear from him all night. So that was just like really, really weird for me. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Mind you, I'm blowing up his phone. I'm thinking that something happened to him. Like me, I think of the worst before the best, you know. I'm blowing up his phone. I'm leaving him voice message. I'm like, yo, please just let me know if you're all right. Let me know if you're okay, whatever, whatever. So after that, he hit me up the next morning at like 9-10 o'clock. Mind you, I was at the circus. Was that Monday? No, I didn't. Yeah, we were talking. He went MIA Monday. So Tuesday, I went to the circus to work. So he hit me up, and he was just like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, you know, my phone died on my way to work, and I worked the whole overnight. So I'm now getting home. I'm so sorry. I couldn't, like, you know, hit you up and let you know, whatever. And I was just like, it's okay. Like, you know, I just wanted to make sure that you were cool or whatever. So after the circus, he came to see me that Tuesday. So I'm like, okay, cool. Wednesday and Thursday, we hung out, and I was just like, you know, me and him were talking for like a good week, and he was just like on some like,
you know, he was on some like, you know, I wanna be with you for the rest of my life. And I can't wait to get a house in Jersey so me and you can just live together and we can just be together. Like, I just want to be with you so bad, and I can't wait for us to like have a family.
And me, I'm just sitting here like, oh my gosh, like that's so sweet. Coming out of a really toxic relationship, like it was good that somebody genuinely wanted to spend time with me. Someone, you know, I was like, okay, cool. We not moving in right now, but okay, cool. Like, you know, that's what's up. That's what's up. So that was that Thursday, right? So I've noticed, because when he came over to hang out and chill, like I've noticed he had a lot of tattoos on him. So I'm just like, okay. And there was this one tattoo he had on his arm, and it said Ebony on it. Yep, I'm name dropping. It said Ebony. So I'm just like, okay, he probably just got mad tattoos or whatever. And he actually told me that he did have his ex name tatted on him. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. So Thursday came along, he came to see me, he came to chill, and then Friday came, and he was just like, he's gonna hang out and chill with his brothers. So I'm just like, okay, cool, you know, it's whatever. So Friday came, and was it Friday? Yeah, Friday came, and I had left the circus, and I went back to chill at my best friend's house, because my best friend wanted me to fucking live with her. We were working together at the circus. She wanted me to live with her, so I was never home. I was always at my best friend's house. Like that year that I worked at the circus, like for those 2 months, I was at my best friend's house every single day. So we left the circus, and I went back to my best friend's house, and we're chilling and hanging out or whatever, and I get a random phone call. And my phone is just ringing. Mind you, he's chilling with his brother, so I'm just letting him hang out or whatever. Mind you, I've met his brother before. I met his brother. His brother came to chill with us one day. So I'm like, okay, cool, chill with your brother, whatever, you know. So I get a random phone call as I came home from this at my best friend's house from the circus. So I picked up. And I'm like, hello? Like, who's this? Hi. And there was a female on the other line, and she was like, hello. And I'm like, hi, who is this? She was like, can I ask you a question? Do you know Junior? And I'm like, yeah, I know Junior. I'm like, why? What's up? She was like, well, Junior is my boyfriend. And I'm like, tell me more, sis. I'm not the type of female to be like, oh, bitch, fuck out of here. That's my man. That's my man. I'm not the type of female to do that. So I was like, really? That's your boyfriend? That's my boyfriend too, girl. What's up? Like, and she was just like, yeah, me and Junior have been together for 3 years. And I'm just like, wait, what's your name? And she was like, my name is Ebony, the same tattoo he had on his arm. So I'm like, okay. All right. So I'm just like, okay, Ebony, well, I've been legit speaking to this guy for a week. I'm like, a week straight. Like, it's been legit a week. And she was like, I know. She was like, I went to go pay our phone bill, and I just noticed that he wasn't in the house. Like, he wasn't in the house like that anymore, and he wasn't calling me anymore, and he wasn't texting me like that anymore. And I just went to go pay our phone bill, and I noticed that this number kept coming up on the phone bill. So I decided to call it and see who it was. And I was like, Ebony, you a smart bitch. You a smart bitch. And I was just like, yeah, like, you know, me and him have been talking for a week straight. I've met his brother. And she was just like, oh my gosh, he does this all the time. He just meets females and tell them that he wants to be with them, knowing that me and him has been together for so long. And I'm just sitting here looking like,
bitch, you dumb, because that couldn't have been my nigga. That wouldn't have been my nigga no more. But to each his own, sis. You feel me?
so we're just talking, and she's telling me how, like, you know, they were supposed to move in together, and how, like, all of his clothes that he had, she bought it for him. And she listed them all down. She listed all the Jordans he had on. She listed all the Nike Techs and the color. She listed the phone that he had. And I'm just sitting here like, yo, this is fucking crazy. I'm like, yo, this is mad crazy. So I'm like, okay. I was like, you know what, Ebony? I'm gonna keep you posted. So what I did was I hung up the phone with her, and then I called him. So I'm like, he called me, like, I called him, and I was just like, hey, what's up? He's like, hey, baby. He was like, nothing. I'm playing Xbox with my brother. What's up? He was like, you want to see me today? And I was like, yes, babe. I would love to see you. I was like, oh my gosh, I missed you so much. And he was like, you just saw me yesterday, girl. You crazy. You missed me already. So I was just like, oh, baby. I was like, baby, let me ask you a question really, really quick, okay? And he was just like, yeah, go ahead. And I was like, who the fuck is Ebony? And he got mad quiet, and I was like, yeah, who's Ebony? And he was just like, oh, that's my ex, this and this and that. And I was just like, oh, okay. I was just wondering. I was just like, hold on for a second. And then I put Ebony on three-way. I called her. I was like, Ebony, I got him on the other line. Hold on. So she was like, okay. So I, like, you know, merged the calls together, and I was just like, yeah, who is Ebony? Like, I'm not understanding who's Ebony, because she called my phone saying that you guys are in a relationship and you're cheating on her with me. And he was just like, yo, that bitch is delusional. That bitch is crazy. He was like, babe, that's my ex. I already told you I got her tatted on me, but me and her has been separated for like over a year now. And I don't want her, I want you. And Ebony couldn't even fucking keep her mouth shut, because she came on the other line
like, really, Junior? Really, Junior? Are you fucking serious? I'm the da-da-da.
and you know what this nigga did? This nigga hung up the phone. This nigga hung up the phone, and she was just like, yo, thank you so much for doing that. Like, I really needed to see what it was and what he was saying about me. She was like, I really was about to buy this nigga a full outfit to come to my graduation, because I'm graduating in 2 weeks. I was about to get an apartment for us to live together. And I was just like, Ebony, you gotta do better, bitch. Like, you just gotta do better with yourself. So for like the next like 2 or 3 days, he kept calling me. He kept texting me. He was just like, yo, I don't want to be with her. I want to be with you. He was like, I promise, that's my ex. That's my ex. And I was just like so completely over the whole situation. Like, I didn't want to like he legit kept calling me. Like, he kept calling me, like to the point where I had to change my number. And she kept calling me too, because every time, he'll call me like a couple of times, and then she'll call me right after and be like, I know he just called you and text you. I saw it show up on this and this and that or whatever. What did he say to you? And I was just like, after a while, I'm like, yo, I'm not about to be in y'all love triangle. Like, I'm not about to do this. This is not what my life is about. So I ended up changing my number. Right? Change my number. That whole story's done. Stop fucking with both of them. They ain't talk to neither one of them. Like, I kid you not, like, either 4 or 5 months went by, and I got a notification. I got a friend request on Facebook. The friend request was from Junior. It had all of his pictures on there, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, my nigga, how did you find me on Facebook? My name on Facebook is not my regular name. So I'm just like, how the fuck did you find me? We have no mutual friends together. How did you find me? So I'm just like, okay, whatever. So what I did was I accepted the friend request, and then I went through his friends and I saw that he had Ebony as a friend. So I added Ebony so she could see that he just added me as a friend, like me and him. Like, cause when I added her, she was gonna see our mutual friend was him. So she was gonna see that he added me or whatever. So once I added her as a friend, she hit me up. She messaged me like right away, and she was just like, I'm guessing that you're adding me because he hit you up or some shit like that. And I was just like, well, he didn't really hit me up, but he's trying to contact me again. You feel me? And the next message I got was, oh, you mad stupid. This is not Ebony. This is Junior. You lying. I never hit you up. Why the fuck you lying like that? And I'm just like, nigga, did you not just add me as a friend? I'm like, nah. These niggas is crazy as fuck. Like, these niggas is crazy. And he was like, fuck out of here. You a liar. I never hit you up. Why would you even sit here and add Ebony and told her that I hit you up? And after that, I just blocked both of them. And I was just like, I don't got time for this shit. Like, I legit do not have time for this shit. Like, y'all niggas is crazy. Like, I blocked both of them. Like, good riddance. Like, I can't. If you guys are in a situation like that, like, let me know in the comments below, or let me know any crazy ass situations that y'all had to deal with any crazy ass nigga like that. Like, Junior and Ebony, salute to y'all, because I know y'all motherfuckers still together, because both of y'all crazy and dumb as fuck. And yeah, like, that was a crazy ass situation. But I am gonna have more story times for you guys, because my life is crazy and lit as hell. So like, comment, share, and drop your crazy ass stories down below with any nigger or any female that ever hit you up. Follow all my social media down below, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.